Hey everyone, just wanted to recap a little bit about this past Sunday. We had a great Sunday and it started off with Dawn Pratt and Diane Johnson sharing a little bit about Baldwin Elementary School and what we do there. And I thought this was a great tie-in to the teaching that Ian did about not being fully human. And the reason I say that is because Ian was talking about the importance of going back to Genesis, and when it talks about that we're made in the image of God. And as image bearers, we're called to go and make a difference with our lives. And what better way than to have Diane share her personal story about what it's been like in her life over the last few years as she's served at Baldwin Elementary School, where she gets with a teacher and she does basically whatever she can do to help with the kids, whether it's reading to them and going over math problems. But you could just see the joy like emanating out of Diana as she was sharing. And I've talked to other volunteers, and it's basically always the same. I think that they get more blessed for those that are going in there and they're going to give of themselves to help these kids, but I think that they're helped more. And so it was a really cool thing, and we're going to be doing a lot of things as we partner up with Dawn and Baldwin. So be looking for that. I'm going to be sending out a newsletter tomorrow, and that there'll be information about that if you want to volunteer. We'd love to have you do that. And again, coming back to the teaching that Ian did, this is at the heart of the gospel. This is what we've been made for, and sometimes we forget that because we get consumed with the ordinary, or we get consumed with the routines of life. And Ian did a great job of sharing his own personal story where, he works a ton of hours and can be constantly pulled away from that which matters most. And he's always been challenged to try to figure out ways that he can become and be fully human. And I just really appreciated his authenticity and his transparency as he shared with us his thoughts about this, because he's put a lot of time and effort into that teaching, and I would encourage you to listen to it if you haven't done so already. But we just look forward to having you with us again this Sunday, and I'm going to be kind of piggybacking what Ian talked about, and I want to talk about something that's really critical, and I don't know how much time we really talk about it, but I'm going to be talking about how to break the shackles of our minds and dealing with poverty and different places where we can buy into the lie and it can shape our lives. And so I want to talk a little bit about that. I want to talk about what does it mean to break the shackles and how we can be a part of that in other people's lives. So I'm really excited about that, and just God is doing a lot of great things. So just hope that you're enjoying this week, and if you can make it out Sunday, we'd love to have you, and we'll go from there. Take care.